Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is my review, honey, for what is this? Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, episode 11. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Gotta center yourself, okay? Just center yourself, okay? Do not forget to also like this video, to comment in the comment section, to share the video on your social media too, JayBirds. Go ahead and hit that little share button and stuff. You can follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Okay. Let's just get into this foolishness of this episode. Let me move my keyboard out the way, because I ain't got to be typing nothing up right now. The ladies on this episode, I don't have many pictures, but this is the roster of who we see today. Okay, we got Cynthia and Nene. Honey, we see Marlo had her own confessional look. Now that ponytail, it make her look real young. It make her look real young. It's cute or whatever, but it's also like, okay. Anyway, we see Eva, you know what I'm saying? We see Candy, Kenya, Porsha, and then Yvonne from Clark, Atlanta, okay? Who I don't think we like that much. And, girl, but let's just get into the foolishness that happened today, okay? So we see the episode picks off where the last one left off. Dennison came back around and said, I'm sorry, okay? Dennison flew or drove, okay, to Canada. But I'm like, if he was in Detroit, Canada is literally across the bridge. So it is like, because he told Porsha he had to go to Detroit. So if he went from Atlanta to Detroit, Canada, you ain't that far. It's not that far, okay? It's literally, when I worked downtown with Quick Loans, you could see Canada from my job, like from the window of my job. Oh, there's Canada, right? It's across the bridge, okay? But he still went there to get his girl, as he say. You know what I'm saying? I know I messed up, and I was being selfish in these streets or whatever, but I'm sorry, okay? And I'm here to get my wife back. I'm like, y'all ain't married if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? And I love her. I love my family, whatever. And I almost messed it all up. I'm sorry, okay? And I'm here to give you this ring back that I took from you after I cheated on you when you found out you was heartbroken because you had her baby. I'm sorry for that. He ain't say all that now. All he said was, I'm here to put a ring back on your finger. But you took it off, okay? And this is my thing. Even if she took a ring off, the fact that he took it back. No, brother, I need a whole new ring. Okay, you took that one back. Okay, whole new one, please and thank you. But Porsha was happy. He got down on both knees, scraped up both knees on the ground or whatever, and re-proposed. Oh my God, Dennis. I'm re-engaged. I am re-engaged, I guess, y'all. Okay, since he came here and he apologized or whatever, and he publicly went in here, you know what I'm saying, and apologized, now I'm ready to work on this relationship. I said, okay, Porsha. Okay. Anyway, and he flew in for one day. He got to leave. Because I want, we got this engagement ring. We're going to have some Hennessy, and I'm going to get some peanuts. He said, well, no, I got to go, baby. First of all, to re-propose to your girl, you owe her some dick. Period. Okay, but he has to go somewhere. I think it may have been for a funeral, though, so I get he had to go do whatever. So we see all that and whatnot. They party. Let's all get wasted. They were chit-chatting at one point with Nene saying, you can't always, you know what I'm saying, forgive so soon and blah, blah, blah. Because I'm the person who's been married the longest. Nene, shut up. She was giving some valuable stuff, but I don't like Nene right now. I don't, because Nene is just not, honey, this episode has been, she got my nerve today. But Porsha, if you're going to take Dennis back, okay. I cannot judge Porsha anymore, okay? Mainly because that's that lady life. That's her life, that's her man, that's her baby daddy or whatever. That's on her. If she say, he just, he was being selfish. He was being real selfish, you know what I'm saying? But he came up and said all this publicly. So I'm ready to get back, you know what I'm saying? We can get back to a better place. Okay, Porsha. Now, on the bus ride back to the hotel, they all laughing and chit-chatting or whatever, and they're asking her, so girl, what did Dennis do? Like, what did he do? Like, why did y'all, like, we don't really know what happened. Well, I told y'all, like, it wasn't what was in the blogs. It wasn't what was in the blogs. Oh, so he wasn't with animals. I'm like, first of all, I did not ever believe the animal part of, oh, he was having sex with that. I don't believe that. I mean, he was cheating. But it was with humans, okay? I didn't believe that. No, why would I date someone who mess with dogs? Why would I would not, don't play with me. Don't do, wrong road, wrong, all that or whatever. You know, but she didn't ever say what it was. You know what I'm saying? He was being selfish or whatever, and he all put his face, it was almost or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, it's okay because we okay now, okay, if you say so, you know what I'm saying, you know, but girl, she like it, I love it. So, and of course, he came back in public for the family, all right. So then Porsha suggests, you know, we need to go upstairs and talk about snake gates, okay? Because we need to get it all figured out, and then we can go to bed. Because at this point, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? So we see everybody in Marlo's room except Nene and Yvonne, okay? Them two weren't there yet. So Porsha and Kenya say, you know what we should do? Because they all believe it's Giovanna. We all believe it's Giovanna. So Porsha then say, we should just tell her that we know it's her, okay? We should just say that and see what she do, okay? Just see what happens. And Kenya say, yeah, that's a good idea. So Giovanna walks in, and they're like, oh, hey. And she's like, why you not in pajamas? Because we didn't get that memo, okay? So only Giovanna and Nene was in pajamas. Well, Nene was down there naked. But anyway, you know, so she sits down over in the porch, like, you know, we was sitting here talking, and we know, she's like, y'all know what? Well, we know that it was you that recorded Cynthia. Like, it came out of this shoot. Marlo then say, they lying. I'm like, they like, Marlo, bitch, what is you doing? We just had a whole conversation. Girl. Anyway, so she's like, what is y'all talking about? What is y'all talking about? And here come Nene. Nene walked in a robe, some panties, and some pasties over her nipples. Nene must have just got her breasts done. She must have just got them done. They just dropped down the right way, and she wanted to show them off. Okay, because I'm like, what? You was basically naked, girl. And they're like, why? Why aren't you walking in with your titties out? Like, what's... I got paid. They're like, still, we don't want your titties in our face. But I digress. Anyway, so, at this point in time, you know, Yvonne, like, you know, well, you know what, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, everybody here is fake. You know what I'm saying? This, everyone in the room is being fake. Y'all all fake. And that's what we need to discuss. We don't need to discuss Snakegate. Can you say, girl, no one cares about what you trying to talk about. We don't care, girl. We don't care about that. We want to know who it is that recorded Cynthia. And we heard it was you. Okay, we heard it was you. I've told y'all before, it wasn't me. I didn't record Cynthia. I did not record. I didn't do that. I didn't do that, okay? And that's what she's saying, okay? So we then hear someone said, well, Eva said that you told me that you didn't even hear a recording. Like, so what's going on with that or whatever? Nene then says out of her mouth, well, I don't think anyone recorded you, Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? And I said it to Kenny many times. I'm looking like, but we saw you on camera. Tell Candy that someone recorded, you told her someone recorded Cynthia. That word, that statement, those words came out of your mouth, Nene. Oh, so now you backpedaling and pussy popping, okay? Well, I said it up a minute. I told Candy that no one recorded her. And she's like, what? What? Nene, that ain't what you said. Nene then tries to clarify. A recording is different than audio. I said, bitch, what? A recording is separate from... I'm like, that don't make no sense. Look. Any girl, it was dumb when she said that, because my thing is, you just not make any sense. She then say, well, like, you know, recording is when somebody purposely sneak and record someone with a recording device. That's what a recording is. No, it's not. I'm recording right now. I'm not sneaking, but I'm recording something. I know I'm talking. I want y'all to hear me. I'm recording for a reason. Okay, I do that. I've sent my friend. I've sent him recordings of things. Sometimes it's a video with just sound. Sometimes it's just stuff, okay? But it's all a recording, okay? Let's say that. She then says, well, but audio, it's like what happened with Phaedra all them years ago. And we see this flashback to when Phaedra butt dial Nene, and the butt dial or whatever, it recorded her talking about Cynthia. Okay, that happened. Like, I think it was like 8 years ago. Marlo then say, or like when we heard Cynthia talking to Mike, and they then play the thing of Cynthia allegedly saying to Mike, I have to act like I didn't know that Kenya was coming. I'm like, When she said that, I say Nene and Marlo playing this shit right here. Okay, this is when we realized, okay, this is some playing stuff. So then at that point in time, Cynthia gets upset because she's like, why would you bring, what does that have to do with somebody recording me allegedly dogging Nene? So at this point in time, Marlo then like, well, Cynthia set up. Because Marlo was getting loud with Cynthia. Honey, Cynthia, wow, you just mad because you getting caught talking shit, Cynthia. That's what you mad for. You just mad about that. Honey, Cynthia sat up and got with Marlo. Okay, got with her. This is serious. This is something serious, Marlo. Okay, this is serious in my life. Okay, and if you want to get loud and show your ass, I can leave. Okay, I ain't got time for this shit. I said, oh. Come through now. At this point in time, I think the fact that they had been out all day, it was late at night, and Marlo did come out the blue and try to make it as, she tried to put something on Cynthia. And I'm like, why would you do that? Because Marlo, if you cool with Cynthia, why are you trying to make it anything to where she did something wrong? But I digress, okay? Well, this is my house, okay? This is my job. You can respect me and my house. Marlo, that's a hotel. You don't pay no rent there, no mortgage. That is not your house, okay? That is no one's house. It's a hotel room, okay? There have been many tenants in there, many guests. You don't own shits in there, okay? You don't even have a passport. You can't even prove who you are. That is not your house. But I digress. Whatever, bitch, says Cynthia. Whatever, bitch. I said, oh, come on now. Who's the bitch? You're just, And then as Marlo was grunting or whatever, I like that Cynthia said, I should have known that you wouldn't change. Because Marlo don't change her spots. Marlo does not change her spots. So at this point in time, Marlo calling Cynthia Bob Marley. She then said, you're the most insecure woman in the world, Cynthia. And that bit, you know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. Cynthia gets up to leave, okay? So we have that whole thing. Now, at this point in time, Nene gonna say, this is the Cynthia I know. This is the 50 that I know that y'all haven't seen. I'm looking like all Cynthia did was, when Marlo pissed her off, she went off. That ain't nothing crazy. Nene really want people to think that because she's a bitch 24/7, because we see how evil and rude and nasty that she is, that she's only nice 4% of the time, okay? 4% of the time, Nene is nice, whatever. And she's a bitch, okay? The fact that Cynthia is nice 90% of the time. She's nice 90% of her life. But little 10% is when she gets pissed off and someone pisses her off and she go off. She's allowed to do that. No one is surprised. Like, oh my God, Cynthia? Oh, girl, I wasn't surprised. That's what you should. That's how you should be. If somebody push you to that point, you cuss their ass out. Point blank, period. Okay, at this point in time, we see a lot is going on. Okay, there's different things going on. So we see Kenya was like, wait, stop. Calm down, stop. So they kind of calm everybody down. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it was getting loud. It was being teen too much at this point. Okay, so Kenya like, Nene, Cynthia asked you a point blank question. Who is it? Who recorded her? Was it Yvonne? Well, I'm not a snitch. Okay, I'm not a snitch. But whoever said it should just stand up. Okay, whoever said it should just stand up. Okay, but no one stands up. Marla then say, well, Yvonne, just tell him. Just tell him because it's getting to it. We're like, oh, was it Yvonne? Yvonne, like, what do you mean? I don't know. What am I supposed to say? Like, what? I've said it already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So we then see Nene in the confession, and the producer say, Nene, is it Yvonne who has the recording? She say, I'm not gonna say that she's a snake. Okay, I won't say that. But is Yvonne the person who has the audio on Cynthia? Yes. It's Yvonne. Yvonne's the one who has the information. You know what I'm saying? They then say, well, why didn't you just say that? Why would you just tell Cynthia who it was instead of, causing all this rigmarole? Nene then says, I don't owe Cynthia anything because Cynthia did not tell me stuff that I needed to know. You know what I'm saying? She did not tell me about people who... We then see that she's talking about when Cynthia didn't tell her about King. I say, you really, bitch? This how you know that Nene planned it. Nene, Marlo, and Yvonne planned this as get back to Cynthia for the whole... I said, girl, Nene is a miserable bitch. Okay, my thing is, you literally had the same thing that Cynthia was told Yvonne, is the same thing she said to anybody else. It wasn't as if it was any other information. And then you made it seem as if, well, I'm not gonna tell Cynthia who it is because she didn't tell me that Kenya was coming to her party. Bitch, what, girl? Marlo then called Cynthia, a bald head scallywag. I say, but Marlo, ain't you bald too? No edges around the thing, but I ain't gonna know about that. So this Nene chased him out because Cynthia didn't left. Cynthia got up and walked away because because again, no one, because I'm trying to stay focused because there was so much going on. Cynthia got up and left mainly because Nene would not say who it was. She would not say anything. All that was said was from Marlo saying, Yvonne, you should speak up and say what you have to say. Okay. That's what made Cynthia leave because it was team too much. Nene then goes and chases behind Cynthia. You know, you should come back and hear the truth. Okay, come back and see what's going on. Now, Kenya also went after Cynthia, and she then said, "Well, no, you don't have to do that because you already know it was Yvonne. You don't have to go back in there and and do anything. We can leave." But Nene gets Cynthia to come back in, so does Kenya come back in. So at this point in time, on the inside of the room, Porsha and Yvonne is fussing because Porsha, like, you ain't shit, Yvonne, for coming around here around us there because we all friends. And you came around here judging each and every one of calling us fake, whatever. You was out here but you out here causing rifts between Nene and Cynthia. You was the worst, okay? You was the worst. I didn't do that. Look, Yvonne may not have caused the rift between Cynthia and Nene, but she didn't help it by making or helping Nene with the scheme of this storyline of Cynthia dogging Nene. She did that because Nene wants people to think that Cynthia is this bad, mean, evil, rude person. She wants people to think that Cynthia is her, and it's not working. So I think she thought this story would drag along longer than it did, and people would think, oh, Cynthia's a bad. She was dogging Nene. Oh, she's a bad person, and it didn't work. It did not work. So Porsche issue was you helped this bullshit go along by going to Nene saying shit, and then y'all all keeping serious about who said what, and it wasn't even like something really big or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yvonne then say, I ain't the snake. Your man is the snake. I said, oh, not Dennis. Dennis is the snake. Girl, at this point in time, Porsha jump up. Eva jumps up to grab Porsha back. I'm like, Eva, sit your pregnant ass down. So let's have a seat. So she said, well, I think because I'm pregnant, they won't fight. You know what I'm saying? By a pregnant woman. They like, no, that was real hype. So Yvonne then say, well, nobody here your friend. Y'all not my friends. None of y'all my friends, whatever you're saying. So it don't matter. Y'all, you need to be worried about your man in these streets fucking animals. I say, not fucking animals. Look, Yvonne was saying everything she could to piss Porsha off, and Porsha would have had every right to mollywop Yvonne's ass. Okay, beat her down. Okay, to the ground. But you know what I'm saying, they kind of pull Yvonne out or whatever, and then it was great. Whatever, bitch. Whatever, bitch. Why are you here? Why are you here, bitch? I'm like, yeah, Yvonne, why are you here? It's just seemed too much. At this point in time, some kind of way, everybody got into the hallway. But they always be saying, fuck Yvonne. So Yvonne ain't in the room anymore. Nene then said, you know what I'm saying, Yvonne, why would you just not come in and say what you said? I'm trying to defend you, but I can't because they're my friends, whatever. So you need to just say what it is that you said. So she then brings Yvonne back in the room. And Porsha was like, get that bitch out of here. Get her out. Get I don't want her in this room. Get her out. Bitch, go. I said, okay. So, as they take him out the room, whatever, Dennis still fucking animals. I'm like, oh my God, Dennis still fucking animals. He's not, but I don't care. But again, she's being put out, so it doesn't really matter. Nene is now trying to talk to Cynthia, okay? And Cynthia's like, Nene, no, I will talk to you at a later time. I'll talk to you later. No. Nene is still like, well, just listen. Can you then say, well, Nene, you had all the time in the world to explain stuff to her, but you didn't. So why are you now trying to, make her stay? Kenya, shut up, bitch. No, you shut up, bitch. I said, oh, Lord. No, you shut up, bitch. And at this point in time, honey, all hell breaks loose, okay? This is the whole, you shut up, bitch. No, you shut, girl. I said, y'all just about to be up in fist fight team. I don't know why Nene got so upset at what Kenya said, because her and Kenya had been exchanging comments nicely. You know what I'm saying? To where even when Kenya said, Nene, she asked you a question and did, what's going on? And Nene responded. I don't know why in this instant when Kenya said anything, you had all the time to talk to her. Like, why are you now trying to talk to her when you see that she don't feel like talk? Like, that's kind of crazy. So this makes them start to, fussing and cussing or whatever and having to be separated. What I will say in this situation was that Nene was the aggressor, in my opinion. They had to hold her back to the high heavens. She was being helped by producers, by camera grip, by Porsha. That's Porsha on the back. That's the producer as well. It was crazy. For the most part, Kenya was like, girl, ain't nobody worried about Nene. Kenya wasn't really trying to fight, but she also wasn't trying to back down from Nene. And I'm like, look, I'm not necessarily team Kenya. I'm never team Nene. But I do feel like Kenya didn't do anything wrong in this situation. This part right here, she didn't do anything wrong. She was just saying, like, you had time to talk. You had time to explain. You didn't want to. Now all of a sudden, you want more time. No, that ain't, Cynthia wants to leave her, let her leave, and you can talk to her later. But I digress. Anyway, Nene, like, whatever. You better not ever put your finger in my face, bitch. I'm like, a fucking finger? A fucking finger, girl. I don't care. Anyway, Kenya calmly walks out with Eva. The other ladies also walk out. Honey, Nene come run out. Whatever. Where's she at? Where's she? I'm like, girl, Kenya, Cynthia, and Eva's in the hallway. And you're at Kenya saying it's all Nene's fault. Nene was trying to make Cynthia look like a bad person, and that's why she did all of this, and it didn't work. It's really all Nene's fault. I agree. Nene did all of this to try to get back at Cynthia, and it didn't work. It did not work. It did not work for her. It made her look a little bit dumb or whatever. Anyway, it's like, that bitch, she's crazy. She did all this and she's crazy. So when Nene came out trying to talk to whoever, I'm leaving. Nope, I'm leaving. So Kenya left. Kenya left. Cynthia left. Everybody left. Nene looking dumb. And I'm the wrong one, bitch. I'm the wrong one. I was trying to help. You weren't trying to help nobody but yourself. So we then see she goes back in the room and she's not fussing at Marlo. Now she wants to yell and cuss fuss at Marlo. And Marlo, what? Marlo? This is your room. What is wrong with you? Okay? Sometimes you should just shut the fuck up. I don't have to shut up for nobody. Well, you should just shut up. Let us talk or whatever, because you was the one that made everybody out here fight. I didn't make anybody do shit. That was not on me. Marlo was interjecting when everyone was trying to talk. She was. So Marlo was wrong in that. However, things went left for a lot of other people. Girl, it was just messy. It was wholeheartedly messy, whatever, and I don't really care. And that was much of the whole thing. We do see the following day, Yvonne left without saying bye to anybody. I doubt we will see her back. So Yvonne's gone. Nene went and talked to Tanya, and it's like, girl, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Marlo and Cynthia was arguing because Tanya was there. Marlo and Cynthia was arguing, you know what I'm saying? Then Kenya put her finger in my face or whatever and was trying to provoke people. I'm like, no, she wasn't. Kenya, for what we've seen, did not try to provoke Nene. She just said to Nene, why will you not let her leave? You had all the time in the world to talk. Let it be now. And then when she said, whatever, bitch, Kenya just got back with her. So a girl back, she brings up, and Kenya booty fake, you know what I'm saying? Fake booty. Kenya, I should take a pin in. I said, we pull one string of your face gonna fall off, because that's a whole plastered face. So you can't talk about Kenya butt who may be fake. Well, we know your face, your nose, your wigs, your lips, your titties is all fake. I don't get when people who have also had work done want to talk about people y'all all had work done. You have a whole new face, Kenya. You have a whole new face. and teeth. It's, girl, leave it alone. Anyway, I don't really care about that. It was, Nene then went home because she was going home anyway. Eva also went home because she had something to do too. We then see all the ladies go out to the little parade, to Carnival. You know what I'm saying? It was miles of people out in the street dancing. They all had a good time. A good time was had by all. We do see a little scene of Cynthia. Why keep saying Cynthia and Kenya talking and everything, where Cynthia said her issue with Marlo, and the reason her Marlo was fussing was because I felt like, Marlo consistently inserts herself between me and Nene, even though she's supposed to be both of our friends. And when she do that, she always takes the chance to take digs at me, and to be more of Kenya, to be more of Nene's ass. And I feel like that she should not do that. I agree. It was what it was. And then lastly, we do see him at dinner. And what was it? So Tanya bring up how Nene came to talk to her and told her what she said. She's like, I feel like, she did not mention the recording or who, did it. And they say, well, she didn't tell us either. We don't know. 'Cause even though she admitted it in the confessional at this time on the show, no one knows for a fact that yes, it was Giovanna, because Giovanna kept denying it and Nene never said it. It was only Marlo who then said, Giovanna, just say what you said, so they don't really have any factual, no one has really said, yes, it was her. We know because we watched the show. We then see Marla come in or whatever. And she come in, she apologizes to Cynthia, just saying, I was drunk, doing too much, whatever. When you call me on my name, it pissed me off. And she said, well, you pissed me off too, so I went off on you. It's that simple. But I'm saying, I guess I'm sorry too, whatever, and it's fine. But we see that their friendship would not be the same. I think Marlo has made it clear that even if she's cool with people, she will always dog them to be up Nene's ass or just to be on Nene's side. But in the same token, she don't really let Nene run her, but she don't realize how Nene's gonna make her ruin her friendships and connections with the other ladies because she does too much. So we see that whole thing. They say how they don't care about Snake anymore, because it was what it was. We then see Marlo say that Marlo says that Kenya has a wig on, and she did. I didn't get a picture, but she did. Kenya absolutely had on a wig. And, I don't think there's any issue with that or whatever. They had been out all day, what I'm saying, that kind of all. Her hair was probably messed up or whatever, and she could not do it to make it look good for camera. And so she just put on a wig to look like her own hair. It was a big issue, but Kenya was lying like, whatever, don't go there, whatever. You couldn't tell it was a wig. It wasn't a bad looking wig. It looked like her own hair, but it also, you could tell it was a wig. You know what I'm saying? Well, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, they then point out how, there's 3 people engaged. Tanya, Cynthia, and Porsha. And, Tanya, well, I'm not really concerned with with getting married or whatever, because me and Paul, like, right now, we're really, really good. And, it's like perfect right now. Kenya then say, oh, girl, I don't know about that or whatever. So Kenya then asked them all, like, if someone knew, if you knew that someone else's man was cheating or whatever, would you want to be told that your man was cheating? So they mostly all say, well, yeah, if there's evidence or whatever, yeah. But what if someone came and it's said it or whatever, they told the man was flirting and getting their number or whatever, would you want to know that? And they're well, yeah, because it's that's the starting point of cheating. That's how you start cheating or whatever. So Cynthia then said, well, I feel awkward, because, in her confession, I feel awkward because, I know who she's talking about. We then see they flash back to 2 months ago. And 2 months ago when it was at Cynthia's little wine bar and they went next door to the little cookie shop, okay? And that right there, that's the cookie shop lady. So she told them 2 months ago that Paul, Tanya's husband, with Tanya's fiance, they were somewhere, some bar or whatever, and how he was flirting with her or whatever. He was all over her, buying her drinks, whatever, and asked her not to leave. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Now, again, this is 2 months ago. And no one has told Tanya. No one has told Tanya, but Cynthia know, and Kenya know because they was there. Now, we also then figure out that they told Candy. So Candy also knows, but Candy said no one ever said anything. So we kind of didn't think. She didn't say that they messed around. She just said that he was being flirty. He was being flirty with her, bought up some drinks at whatever bar party, whatever. And he allegedly, did not want her to leave whatever club it was they was at, where they met each other. And, Tanya, I would be devastated if that was Paul. I would be so hurt. I would feel betrayed. I'm saying I would just, because I don't think we have, like I have the code to his phone, and the king would say, well, how many phones does he have? Like, he has one phone. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't think we have those kind of secrets. And I felt Kenya was being messy and asking the question, mainly because she knows something about Tanya's man, and she then say, well, I'm not going to say anything because she'll find out eventually anyway. And I feel like if you not going to say anything about it, then don't have me sitting there and you're talking about my dude, but you're not telling me. I would have been, if I watching this episode, if I was Tanya, I would be pissed at Cynthia, at Kenya, and at Candy, because y'all knew some information and had been in my face around me and my man and didn't say shit. And I'm sitting there telling you, well, yes, I would want to know. Because on Watch What Happens Live, Candy said, well, sometimes people don't want to know. So she's like, I don't feel like there was anything wrong with Kenya asking the question, like, would you want to know? But she then said she wanted to know. Tell her. So I feel like in that instance, Kenya was being messy boots. As much as I see Candy and hanging out with Tanya in real life, I'm like, ooh. But I'm guessing that whatever happened, during the show, it couldn't have been that bad, because again, I've seen Tanya's, because I follow Tanya on IG, and she still is hanging out with the ladies. So I mean, I ain't seen her hang out with Kenya on her IG. But I have seen stuff with her and Cynthia, and also her and Candy. So we shall see. And that was the whole episode, honey. Until next week. Peace.